Jack is a mailman. He doesn't have much money, but he loves his job. Jack works for a small postal service company, and he doesn't have his own delivery van. The company owns the vans, and Jack drives a different one every day. Every morning, Jack wakes up early at 5 a.m. He has a strong work ethic, and he always wants to be the first one to arrive at the office. He checks the vans before starting his route, ensuring that they are clean and ready for the day. His boss, Mr. Tanner, always tells him to just get the job done, but Jack cares about the little things. He wants to do the best job he can, no matter how small the task. One day, while delivering letters in a quiet neighborhood, Jack notices something strange. There's a beautiful house with a garden full of flowers. In front of the house, on the porch, is a woman sitting with a book. Jack has seen her many times, but they've never spoken. Her name is Emily, and she always smiles when he delivers letters to her house. Jack has never spoken to her either, but he feels drawn to her. There's something about Emily that makes Jack's heart beat faster. She is always reading, so Jack thinks she's very quiet and reserved. Sometimes when he delivers her mail, she waves at him, but Jack never stays long enough to talk to her. He is always in a rush to finish his deliveries. Jack often dreams of speaking to Emily. He imagines asking her out for coffee or taking a walk together in the park. But he is too shy to do anything about it. He doesn't have the courage to speak to her, even though he knows she might be interested. He's afraid she might not notice him or think he's just another delivery man. But then, one day, something unexpected happens. As Jack walks towards her house to deliver a letter, he notices that Emily is not sitting on the porch. There is something different today. He sees a moving truck parked in front of her house, and he feels a pang of sadness in his chest. Emily is leaving. Jack hurries to deliver the letter and for the first time speaks to her. "Hi, Emily," he says nervously. "Are you moving away?" Emily looks up from the box she's carrying and smiles. "Yes, I'm moving to a new city. I've got a new job there." Jack is surprised but tries to hide his disappointment. "Oh, I see. I hope everything goes well for you there." Emily nods and then says, "Thank you, Jack. It's been nice living here. I'll miss the little things, like seeing you on your deliveries." Jack smiles, feeling a little embarrassed. "I'll miss seeing you too," he admits, before turning to leave. But before he walks away, Emily calls out to him. "Wait, Jack," she says, holding out a small envelope. "I've got something for you." Jack takes the envelope, wondering what it could be. Emily smiles softly and says, "It's a letter I've been meaning to send you for a while. It's not much, but I thought it would be nice to give it to you before I leave." Jack takes the letter from her hands, feeling his heart race. He's not sure why, but the letter seems special. He looks at Emily one more time before turning to leave. When Jack gets home later that evening, he opens the envelope. Inside is a simple letter written in Emily's neat handwriting. It reads, "Dear Jack, I have always wanted to speak to you, but I was too shy. Every day I would see you passing by with your letters, and I would imagine what it would be like to talk to you. But now that I am leaving, I realized something. Life is too short to wait for the right moment. So, I want to thank you for always being so kind, and for brightening my day with your smile. You never knew, but you always made me feel welcome in this neighborhood. I will never forget you, Jack. Wishing you all the best, Emily. Jack stares at the letter, his heart swelling with emotions he didn't know he had. He reads it over and over again, unable to believe what he's just read. Emily, the woman he admired from afar, had been thinking about him all along. The next morning, Jack goes to the office, but he can't stop thinking about the letter. As he goes through his usual route, his mind keeps wandering back to Emily and her kind words. He realizes that he never truly knew her. But now it feels like he missed out on something important. Jack returns to the post office later that day, but his mind is still filled with thoughts of Emily. As he takes his lunch break, he decides that he will write a letter of his own. He will tell Emily how much she meant to him, how her letter touched his heart, and how he wished they had spent more time together. He writes the letter carefully, taking his time. He knows it's not too late to express his feelings, even if she's moving away. When he finishes the letter, he puts it in an envelope and addresses it to her new city. He hopes that somehow she will get it and know how much he cares. That evening, Jack takes the letter to the post office and sends it off, feeling a little lighter. He knows that it might be a long shot, but he wants Emily to know that she made a difference in his life. Months pass, and Jack goes back to his usual routine. He keeps delivering letters, as always, but he feels a sense of peace now that he's expressed his feelings. He never expects to hear from Emily again. Then one day, while delivering letters to a small cafe in the city, Jack notices a familiar face. It's Emily, sitting at a table by the window, reading a book. His heart skips a beat. He walks inside and, with a nervous smile, approaches her. Emily looks up and smiles warmly. "Jack, I didn't expect to see you here." Jack sits down across from her, feeling his nerves fade away. "I didn't expect to see you here either. How are you?" "I'm good," Emily says, "and I got your letter." "Thank you so much. It meant a lot to me." Jack feels a rush of happiness. "I'm glad. I never expected you to get it, but I'm happy you did." They sit there, talking for hours, sharing stories and getting to know each other better. It turns out that Emily had been thinking about Jack as well. She had always admired his kindness and how he cared about the little things. And now, in this small cafe, they have found each other again. As Jack leaves the cafe later that day, he feels a sense of peace that he's never felt before. He may not have spoken to Emily sooner, but he knows now that sometimes. It's worth taking a chance. And just like the letter Emily gave him, he knows that it's never too late to reach out and say what's in your heart.